Hello and welcome to the Radio News Today. Today in our podcast we're going to be talking about how is sexuality presented in both texts, The Bloody Chamber and Dracula, and how this is related to contexts. So, sexuality and desire has always been explored in the Gothic genre, with a variety of different themes taking place. Within this theme there are a wide range of topics such as sexual awakening, homoeroticism, female sexuality, and how these are expressed through a variety of methods. This presentation on our podcast will inform you on the relevance of sexuality in the Gothic. In Bram Stoker's Dracula, homoeroticism and male repression are seen through many of the characters such as Dracula and Harker. Here we have Sophie, an expert in the Gothic, who's going to talk to you more.
In the late 19th century, homosexuality was still a crime and frowned upon by many, but at the same time was becoming more visible in society and even accepted in some social circles. Stoker doesn't ever explicitly reference homosexuality. However, he is suggestive of Dracula's homoerotic desire for Jonathan. When Dracula expresses his desire for ownership over Harker, he is both forceful and aggressive as he remarks, "Back, I tell you all, this man belongs to me."
And here we have another expert called Brandon, who's going to talk to us more about this, but in The Bloody Chamber by Angela Carter.
Well-known fact that in Gothic literature, the interior of the characters' homes often reflects the inhabitants' physical and psychological state, but also their morality. Psychoanalyze the Marquis and create a psychological profile based on the interior of his castle would angle him more towards being profiled as predatory. The significance of the paintings in the Marquis's room also foreshadows the heroine's fate. This is because Carter gives us clues on the sexual discovery, sacrifice of virgins, and sadism.
Here we have Sophia, who's now going to talk to us about female sexuality in Dracula. What can you tell us?
In the 19th century, the sexualities of women were, for the most part, unrealised or even feared, according to Jan Marsh, a popular rhyme that begins, "Hogamus, higamus, men are polygamous, higamus, hogamus, women are monogamous," concludes that the majority of women are not very much troubled by sexual feelings of any kind. Women were considered to be utterly biologically different from their male counterparts, and thus supposedly completely pure, without any sexual drive, and thus only existed sexually to satisfy a man's sexual needs. However, Lucy is a representation of the Victorian New Woman. This was an early prototype of a feminist who feels that she has equal rights to men, an outright rejection of traditional Victorian values. Lucy questions, why can't they let a girl marry 3 men, or as many as want her, and save all this trouble? This establishes her strong sexuality, which would be deemed a threat by Victorian men. Her comment verges on the sexually promiscuous by the rigid standards of Victorian England.
In the company of wolves, menstrual blood represents her passing from girlhood to womanhood. This girl is an unbroken egg, emphasizing her vulnerability. She is afraid of nothing, suggesting her innocence and naivety. Though her mother allows her to make a trip through the forest, the indication that her father would prevent her refers to the idea that men do not prefer girls to turn into women. They prefer to keep them dependent to maintain this patriarchal authority.
She conveys that she at first tries to avoid danger alone without relying on others. She is so strong-willed. This is contrasting to the traditional fairy stories, as it doesn't convey the typical expectation of women to be submissive and obedient, yet allows the female character to be empowered and inspire the female audience to have a mind of their own. Thank you. We hope you found that informative.